Hi, this is the continuation topic of a after the string introduction, and next to handle the strings we need to have some functions. That functions are string length, that is str len open parenthesis and close parenthesis. This is the string length function. This is the function which finds length of the string. Means if you given high, high, so what is the length of that string? H is 1, a is 2, I is 3. So length of the string is 3. So it returns the length, how much the length of a string. So next, strlwr means string lower. This is the function which is used to convert the string to lowercase. If you have the string like in uppercase or some combinations of uppercase and lowercase, if you want to convert that string into the lowercase, then we have the function called strlwr. So this is the function which converts the string into the lowercase. And if you want to convert that string into the uppercase, then we have to use strupr. This is the function which converts the string to uppercase. Next, strcat. This is, we should not give any gap here. Okay, strcat. This is the function which appends one string at end of another. Means it combines two strings. If you have one string, if you store high, and if you in the another string, if you given like dnr. So if you want to combine these two strings, hi dnr, like this. If you give hello dnr, this is hello dnr, like that. So strcpy, next function is strcpy. Means cpy is nothing but copy. So copies one string at the end of another. So if you have two strings, that is str1, str2, if you want to copy from one string to another string, then we have to go for the strcpy. Next, strcmp. strcmp is nothing but it compares the two strings. If you want to compare any two strings, we have to use the function called strcmp. Next, strchr. strchr is nothing but finds first occurrence of the given character in a string. Means in a given character, what is the first occurrence? In high, if you give high, then what is the first occurrence in this character? H. Means this is the, it returns H is the first occurrence. This is strchr function's importance. Next, strrev, string reverse. Means if you want to reverse the string, we use this strrev. Next, in detail, we just go through the important functions like strlen, strcpy, strcmp, and all those functions. So first we go for the strlen, means string length. It counts the number of characters present in a string. Means if you give high, already we discussed what is if you give the string str1 is equals to high. So if you give str1 is equals to high, if you want to find this length of this string, so it finds hai, means 1 2 3. It returns the integer value like 3. That's all. What is this length of this str1? That is 3. It returns the count. Next, what is the syntax? Syntax is nothing but size t. That is nothing but if it returns the integer, so you can write integer also. Int strlen, within the parenthesis you have to write constant character star str. Means this str1 is the constant character. Like if you want to find the string str1 length, you have to give here str1, then it returns 3. You can store it in an integer value. This is the syntax for the strlen. So as we all know, in string it is terminated with null character. So this null character will not be calculated in a count. So it doesn't calculate null character as a count. So high, if it stores like high, hai, and null character, but in the memory location it stores like this. So if you count this, it will give us 4, but it won't considered in a count. So strlen will return only 3, hai. So next we have the function called strcpy. Strcpy is nothing but copies the contents of one string into the another. Means if you want to copy of contents of one string to another, we have to use the strcpy. So what is the syntax? As it returns the characters, so means we are not returning any integers, so just we are giving a character star cpy. Okay, within the parenthesis we have to give the first we have to give the destination, after we have to give the source, that is character star destination comma constant character star source. So the contents from the source to the destination will be copied. Okay, so next, that is if you have strcpy str1 str2, means if you want to copy string 2 to string 1, then we have to give like this strcpy str2 and str. So next, what is the next function is strcat, means concatenation. Concatenation is nothing but combines the two strings. It combines the two strings. Which strings it has to combine? You have to give the strings in a syntax. That is, syntax is character star strcat character star destination comma constant character star source. Means the source and destination you have to give, that it will combines these two strings. How it combines? Okay, how it combines in the sense strcm, wait means how it combines? It concatenates a source string at the end of the destination string. If you give in destination hi, in source that is source is nothing but in another string you have stored students, means this is destination, this is source, if you think that. So how it concatenates? I already said concatenates the source string at the end of destination. What is the destination end is? Hi, hi students, like this. The concatenates work like this. And next we have the strcmp, that is string comparison. Means if you want to compare any two strings, then we have to use this strcmp. Means it compares the two strings. What is the syntax of this? It returns is 0 or less than 0 or greater than 0. Why? I will discuss. Okay, first we discuss the syntax. First integer strcmp constant character stars. Means you have to give two strings. That two strings you have to give it in parenthesis. Okay, if the two strings are equal, then it returns 0. If two strings, see, as we all know, ASCII codes, capital A is different from small a. So ASCII codes means the codes that is American standard code of information interchange has given a certain value for capital A is different and small a is different. So if the ASCII value of first unmatched character is less than the second, then it returns less than 0. Means first ASCII code value, if it is less than the second one, then it returns less than 0. If it is greater, then it returns the second, that is greater than 0. And the first, now just we discuss a program to find whether the given string is palindrome or not. Okay, palindrome in the sense, if you given a certain string, that string, if you reverse that string, after reversing also, if it is equals to the given string, then it is a palindrome, or else it is not. We are writing the program based on that concept. So as we all know, we have to start with hash include stereo.h. Stereo.h is the header file and hash include is the preprocessor. Why we are including string.h? If you want to handle the strings, we need to include the header file called string.h. So hash include string.h. Next main function starts. Here we need to have two strings, that is width of giving the size limit as 25 and 25. Okay, just means it will have the maximum size of 25 characters. Next, int d is equals to 0, because when we are comparing Okay, when you are comparing, if it is equal, we need to have some integer value. So because of that reason, we are taking an integer d is equals to 0. First, enter the string. First, we are taking the string. So that string you have to read. For reading the strings, we have the function called getS function, get string. Okay, that get strings will read the sequence of characters into the memory. So getS str1. So what you are given here, the string will be read through the getS function. Next, we are comparing the two strings, that is strcpy. Okay, str2 comma str1. So already here you see that first what you are given will be stored in str1. Same word we are copying in a str2. So we need to know what is the after reversing also, is that string is equal or not. For that reason, we need to store that the source to another string, that is str2. So when you reverse the str1, okay, what is the function you have to use? strrev. Within the brackets, we have to give the what you want to compare that string. So str1. So d is equals to, now I am comparing and storing the result in a d is equals to strcmp str1 comma str2. So we are comparing the two strings. Okay, str1 comma str2. If these two strings are equal, then it will store in a d is equals to 0. Is it or not? If it is not equal, based on the ASCII codes, it will return the less than 0 or greater than 0. If it is equal, the d will be equal to 0. That will be stored in a d. If d is equals to 0, I am printing %s is palindrome, that is string 2. Or else if it is not equal to 0, then it is not a palindrome. How the output will be generated for this program? Enter the string. First it will give it as enter the string. Now you will write some string from the keyboard like madam or civic or ma'am. Okay, like this Malayalam, like this you have the different types of words which are palindrome. So if you give that word madam, so M-A-D-A-M. So if you reverse it also, it is giving a same string. So it is a palindrome. So madam is a palindrome. And if you want to generate another output, then you have to give the string like enter the string means hi. If you reverse this string I-A-H is not equal to the given string. So hi is not a palindrome. These are the function. This is the simple program to find the given string is a palindrome or not. So this is very important program on strings. Just go through it, and based on we already discussed what is string, what is string introduction, how to declare, how to initialize, and what are the string handling functions. From this string we can expect a definite question in the semester. Thank you.